Welcome back, friends of Night City. Do you want to know the best money glitch that works on level 1? Do you want to get this amount of money? Do you want to press confirm? Then check out this video, it's going to be absolutely crazy. But I actually have to warn you, this glitch is so big, it is such a major exploit. It is basically like cheating because it gives you an infinite amount of money forever in your save file without any effort. During my testing I already created stacks of 500,000 worth of ashtrays, hand fans, rings and whatever items you can think of. This is so crazy and it will stay in your inventory forever. You can literally pay the vendors with ashtrays if you want to. I will first show you a very easy version of this glitch which you can execute as early as you can access any vendor, and later on I will also show you a version which is a little more complex where you can get millions in no time. This glitch involves an item duplication trick which you can do at any vendor or Dropbox. Maybe you've already heard about it, but it is actually not so easy to understand. So I will try my best to show you exactly how to do it without any frame perfect inputs. It will work every time and it will give you a guaranteed profit. The only requirement for this is that you have to own an item more than once. I have 14 abstract paintings and I will now open the selling menu with the sell button. I will change the amount to 13, hold down the sell button which I used to open this menu. I have placed my cursor still on the item stack with the 14 paintings, which is important, and then I additionally press the confirm button. So I hold the button to open the selling menu and press the confirm button, which will immediately open this selling menu again, because the cursor was still placed on the item. So we can sell all our items for a second time, doubling the amount of items on the right side. And I will simply buy them back normally. Always buy them back normally. Then the Dropbox will never change its amount of money. It will still have 20,000 eddies. So you created more items and you have never paid for them. You have now 27 abstract paintings and the Dropbox still has 20,000 eddies. So we created these items out of nowhere. We will now execute this glitch as often as we can until we reach a stack which is worth 20,000 eddies. The amount of course depends on the value of the item. If you have a very low value item like the abstract paintings, then you have to do a couple more duplications. In this case we have to duplicate it until we reach 6,500 paintings, which is very reasonable and it really goes very fast. When your items reach the maximum value the Dropbox can afford, which is 20,000 eddies, you can no longer duplicate them. Instead sell them and only keep a few for yourself for the next round. Exit the Dropbox and skip 24 hours to give the Dropbox new money. Of course you can also keep a few hundred of whatever item you duplicated, that way you don't have to start duplicating from scratch and you can speed up the process. Once your stack reaches 20,000 eddies, simply sell it again, keep a few and rinse and repeat. This is how the early game money glitch works. In order to get millions and not only the 20,000 eddies out of your Dropbox, you have to give the Dropbox more money. And how does the Dropbox get more money? You simply give it yours. Simply do the duplication in the wrong direction, which means from the Dropbox inside your inventory. That way the Dropbox will be blown up and gets hundreds of thousands of eddies. You can do that until the Dropbox has almost all your eddies. Don't worry, you can get them back at any time if you want to. And now you can duplicate your items not only until the stack is worth 20,000 eddies, you can now duplicate your items until the stack is worth as much money as you put inside the Dropbox. So if you put 100,000 eddies inside the Dropbox, you can duplicate your knives as long as the value reaches 100,000 eddies. If you put 1 million inside the Dropbox, you can duplicate your knives as long as the stack reaches a value of 1 million eddies. This is the limit on how much items, on how much you can actually duplicate your stack of items. And you can not only do that with one item. Once you have set up your Dropbox and given the Dropbox a lot of money, you can now duplicate all your stacks of items. Duplicate any item you have more than one copy of and make it worth 1 million. You can make all of these stacks worth 1 million eddies. A stack worth 1 million of ashtrays, 1 million of hand fans, 1 million of paintings, 1 million of skizzers. You can now pay all the vendors with a couple of ashtrays for any legendary weapon or any crafting spec you want to get. So when I fast forward this a couple more duplications, look at all the money we now shift around. This is like worth millions. All these stacks are worth millions, and you will keep them in your inventory. You can use them for selling. You can use them to get more money, get your money back from vendors. This is incredible. This is basically cheating. This is as easy as using a trainer on PC. It can't get easier than that to create millions of money. If you understand how to do it, and when you do it right, this is the new fastest way to generate money in Cyberpunk 2077. Faster than putting people in the trunk, faster than Sasquatch, faster than anything else. Don't forget to get your money back out of the Dropbox when you are done with this duplication. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave me a like, and see you next time.